Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me. This video is for fire signs for the month of March 2021. So if you're an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, you are in the right place for your March 2021 reading. I can't believe it. We're headed into March already. Wow. So what do we do first? We go over your important dates for March. So we're gonna back it up just a little bit into February because I feel like this date is still affecting us into March, and that is the full moon in Virgo on February 27th. Remember, February is a short month. We wrap it up on the 28th. And March 1st is right around the corner. So I'm actually filming these during the full moon in Virgo because it's a really positive lunation and I wanted to illuminate that energy into these videos. So, like I was saying, this is an extremely positive lunation, and especially for romance. This full moon in Virgo energy, the full moon, you really feel the effects of the full moon and the new moon for a couple of days before and a couple of days after. So we're going to feel this Virgo full moon into the beginning of March. And then our next noteworthy date is that new moon in Pisces on the 13th. Oh, I should note we are in Pisces season. We have been since around the 20th of February, and we're going to be in Pisces season through the majority of March until the very end. So this Pisces new moon on the 13th of March is going to be a lunation that brings out either your sensitivities, or it's going to bring out your sensitivities in your intuition or your insecurities. So just be really conscious during this new moon in Pisces whether you are pushing into fear and that's where the insecurities come from, or the self-doubt, or whether you are unattached to outcome and you're receiving information from your intuition, okay? And then on the 20th of March, the sun enters Aries. So Aries season begins on the 20th, and this is also a big day because this is the spring equinox. Yeah, spring's just around the corner. It's almost here. We're going to see that hit on the 20th of March. And then on the 28th of March, we have a full moon, another full moon in Libra. And when the moon is full in Libra, it really asks us to be sure when we're making big decisions that we are bringing our feelings into it, okay? So check in with yourself. If the decision involves others, check in with them. Check in on how they feel about things. Check in with yourself and how you feel about these decisions, okay? And those, my friends, are our big dates for March 2021. So now let's take a look at the month ahead for fire signs using the tarot. I'm using the Light Seers tarot. And then we'll pull some oracle cards after, okay, fire signs? So again, this is a general reading for all fire signs, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. And that could be your sun, moon, or rising. Sometimes I feel like the moon really, our moon signs can really be who we best are represented by, because our moon sign rules our emotions. So, and then how the world sees us is our rising sign. And then our ego is our sun sign. But let's take a look at the weeks ahead for March 2021 for all you lovely fire signs. I've mentioned before, my sun is Aries, my moon is Leo, and my rising is Sagittarius. So this is my video. Maybe you're like me. If you are like me and you have all three and your sun, moon, or rising are fire, please leave me a comment and let me know. Especially if you're the same as me. I'd love to know that. All right, fire signs. Oh, starting the month off with the 10 of Cups. I love that, especially like what I was saying with the full moon and Virgo energy that we're closing out February with. Oh, into the 10 of Pentacles. This is lovely. Into the World. Into the Tower. Into the Page of Swords. Into the King of Pentacles, and for the last week of the month, we have the Two of Swords. This is going to be right around when Aries season begins. And excuse me, the Two of Pentacles to close the month off with. We have some really big cards here. Fire signs for this month ahead. I think you're going to, from my feeling here, fire signs, I think you're going to see a lot of things come to a close, but in a really positive way. And I think you're going to see a lot of new things begin for you this month. So especially starting off with the 10 of Cups, this is, and followed by this first week of March with the 10 of Cups beginning your week, and then the 10 of Pentacles closing off your first week, fire signs. This is a really big week for you, and completing cycles. But when we get to this place, it's like we're really happy. We're like, we feel ourselves moving into the next chapter, and we're up leveling, and we're feeling really good about it. Especially, I feel like in the 10 of Cups around relationships, and the 10 of, in the beginning of the week, and the 10 of Pentacles around money and finances, and community with the 10 of Pentacles there at the end of the week. So I think you're gonna feel the support of your loved ones. I think that you could also be feeling the support of your community to start new things, to push you off into these next cycles, into the new chapters, into the up level, okay, for that first week. So really just enjoy this first week of March, fire signs, because it feels like a really loving, supportive, positive time for you, okay? And then as we move into the second week of March, fire signs, we have the World here for you, which is your first major arcana of the reading. It's interesting, you have the World in this beginning your second week, and you have the Tower closing this week off. So both of your major, the only two major arcanas that came up for you, fire signs, were during this week, and it starts your week off and it closes your week. So I feel like this week in particular for you, fire signs, you're gonna see like those cycles closing that I was talking about in the first week. I feel like with the World here, you're gonna see yourself starting the new ones like that, like right away, like new things coming in, but and really opening yourself and allowing yourself to receive these and seeing the things as they're coming in as blessings, having the gratitude. When we are in a place of gratitude, it opens us more to receive more, to see the potential all around us. And I really do feel these things opening and moving for you, fire signs. But with the Tower here at the end of this week, it is going to take letting go of some things from the past, or things that maybe are still with you in the present that just aren't working any longer. And with the Tower here, I feel like this is in like something in a big area of your life. Maybe it's your work or your career isn't feeling fulfilling any longer, and you know it's time to move and shake and mix it up. But with the World in front of it in the beginning of that week, I feel like you're going to see the possibilities and the potentials come through before the forest fire comes in with the Tower behind you. That's how I see the Tower. It's like a forest fire. Sometimes it can be really unexpected. There is loss, maybe there is damage, but it is a clearing. It is a huge clearing, and it really makes space for the new. And so maybe this isn't necessarily actual things falling away for you, but for the energy that is going to be available for you, fire signs, to be able to like kind of like toss things into the incinerator at this time. Okay, so really heavy things that you don't want to carry around anymore, things that maybe aren't yours. This could be emotional, physical, mental, and spiritual. Clearing this, a huge clearing for you, okay, fire signs. So my best advice for when the Tower does come around, if it is things actually falling away in your reality, just surrender. And if it is an energy, surrender whatever you need to into that energy, okay? Great time to release, great time to detox, great time to clear clutter, great time to clean. Like spring cleaning, if that's a thing for you, fire signs, I would say this is the week to get into that, okay? Just be careful not to go a little too crazy and go overboard and get rid of too much. And remember to ask yourself what nurtures you and what brings you joy as you are moving and clearing energies or physical items or cleansing space. So then into the third week, this is going to be about the last week of Pisces season for you, fire signs. You have the Page of Swords here. I feel like there's going to be some things that really come to light for you the beginning of this third week. It might take some research on your end, and also maybe like beginning new intellectual challenges. I don't want to call them challenges, or new intellectual endeavors that could be challenging, but maybe I feel like it's challenging in a good way, in a fun way. I feel like fire signs enjoy a good challenge. So this, I feel like, is going to be like research, looking into things, getting into your books. Like if you run a business, maybe this is going to be the time for you to really push like getting your taxes done if you are in the US, and really kind of going through things with great detail and a fine-tooth comb. And I think that this also has to do with that energy from the Tower season, from the end of the Tower season, the Tower energy from the last couple of from the end of the week before. This could really be that clearing within your intellectual space. So, but it is a time of also of new discoveries, I'm hearing, for you, fire signs, and research. So getting into things, getting into the books, I'm hearing. And the King of Pentacles at the end of the week for you, I think that whatever you were working on at the beginning of the week, you're going to feel a lot of accomplishment. And I think you're going to see material gains or financial gains right away. So like I said, maybe if this is you working on your taxes, if you're in the US, maybe you get a return and you see that immediately. But I feel like this is also a time for you to kind of hold on to that as well, to like save that, fire signs. Because I feel like there's going to be something that comes up that you might need that for later on. So what I'm hearing for you, if there is a tax return or if there is a sum of money that's coming in for you at that time, at the end of the third week of March, fire signs, just kind of sit on it or invest it. If you really want to spend it, put it into an investment for yourself, okay? And then we move into Aries season here, the final week of March. We have the Two of Swords to start this energy off with. Well, Aries season, you're in your element of fire signs. But I feel like with the Two of Swords here, Oh, and also what's interesting is that full moon is coming up. That full moon in Libra is going to be right around this time. And what I was reading about this full moon in Libra is this could be a time that you really have to make a big decision. And remembering, like I was saying earlier, to think about your emotions or bring your emotions into it. And I do feel like you are going to have a big decision to make at the end of the month around this full moon in Libra, with the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles at the end of your week, fire signs. This is really like kind of having to bring things into balance, maybe things with the Two of Swords here that you didn't realize or you didn't see before that are just getting brought to your attention, that are in need of your attention now. And with your money and with your finances at the end of the month here. So there's going to be a big decision or some big decisions to make, around these areas. Like I feel like something that for the beginning of the week is going to be like something that was just brought to your attention, or something you're just seeing for the first time, or something that you've been ignoring. Maybe you know that it's there, but you've been turning the blind eye to it, and this is the time the blindfold comes off. You have to confront or face head on whatever decision or whatever challenge this decision presents. And then at the end of the week, I do feel like finances are going to be a part of this decision, or bringing balance into your finances. And maybe that's why I was seeing like hold that money at the end of the third week. If there's a large sum of money that's coming in, just really hold on to it for a moment. Okay, fire signs. And that's how you close up March 2021. So let's take a look at some oracle cards. Let's start off with romance. Let's pull a romance angel for you fire signs and see what love and romance looks like for you for the month of March 2021. Oh, this could be the one, fire signs. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay. So, well, many of you could be in a relationship already, just further affirming that this is the one for you. If it's a relationship that maybe you've been thinking about stepping out of, maybe take this month to really, really take into consideration the pros and the cons of that relationship. But if you're single, this could be the one. If you've met someone this month, or if you want to meet someone this month, really work on calling that in, because this month you could meet the one. Or maybe the one that you've been dating is the one, and you really come to that realization, my single fire signs. Now let's pull a Moonology card for you fire signs. See what the moon has to say, what your Moonology message is for March 2021 fire signs. Don't let the past hold you back. That's what I was saying about the beginning of this month, really setting things down that are over, but celebrating them. But don't let the past hold you back, okay? That's that Tower card waiting for you at the end of the second week, fire signs. Let it all go then, okay? Use that energy. And now let's pull a Spirit of the Animals oracle. I'm obsessed with this deck. I just got it on a recent trip to Joshua Tree. I've never seen this deck before, and I was so excited to incorporate it into my monthly readings for you all. So let's see what your animal spirit is for the month. Oh, fire signs, I love this. You got sea otter, happiness. Let's read the message here. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. All right, fire signs. I want to thank you all so much for joining me this month. If you would like one of these readings for yourself, a one-on-one, you can book yourself at any time through my website, tarotbymegan.com. I've included the links below. Please follow me on TikTok as well. I would love to see you over there. For some of you that follow me on Facebook, you know, I've been kind of having a hard time with Facebook specifically, but because Facebook and Instagram are connected, I was hacked really badly the other day, and on Facebook, my Facebook page was hacked and someone impersonated me and created a fake page and stole all my content, and then began DMing my followers offering them free readings. But it was a big old scam. So I am going to be in the process of engaging less on Facebook and engaging more on YouTube and TikTok. So thank you so much for subscribing to my channel here. If you do already, and if you haven't, if you could please hit the subscribe button and interact with my content, I would greatly appreciate it. And I've also linked my TikTok below. If you could give me a follow over there and engage with some of my content there as well. I'm going to start doing lives on YouTube, and I'm also, once my following grows, and I'm also, once I can do lives on TikTok, once I hit 1,000 followers, I will be doing lives there as well. So it's unfortunate to see the community that I've grown on Facebook having to turn, I have to not engage that platform anymore because I don't feel it's safe for me or for my community. And because Instagram is owned by Facebook as well, I feel like there are going to be the same problems there as well. So YouTube and TikTok for the win. Yeah. But yeah, if you would like to get a reading, feel free to do so at my website, tarotbymegan.com, or you can always message me and I'd be happy to book you personally. All right, fire signs, have a happy, fantastic, wonderful, beautiful March, and I will see you in April. Bye.